Hello, this is Alexis from Capable Citizens Collective, and I'm here today to share with you another video aimed at the beginner to meditation or mindfulness practice. Now you'll notice if you've watched any of my previous videos that I'm in a different venue today. I've actually walked from my house to the end of the garden to my shed quarters as I like to call it. And that was partly on purpose because I'm going to be talking to you today about the value of walking meditation. So it's been good to get myself in the zone. But as I was walking down and actually practicing what I'm about to teach, I thought of the value of just going somewhere else when you're finding it difficult to settle into your practice. Maybe your mind's busy, you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Being in the same place, maybe you've worked there all day as well. A lot of us working from home at the moment. I think it can be really helpful to just go somewhere else if you've got that luxury, even if it means sort of shutting yourself in a, cupboard under the stairs maybe. But it just helps to sort of shift the mindset. So I wanted to talk to you first of all about the value of a moving meditation, because we often think of meditation or mindfulness practice as something you do seated, maybe, certain cushions around you, going very inward, and that very sort of quiet sanctuary type of space. But actually there's a lot of value to being active. There's a lot of value to being active generally with our health. It can improve bone density, muscle strength, stamina, can improve our energy, mood, sleep quality, and contribute to a longer life. But from a walking meditation point of view, that actual connecting the physical mind to the body, the heart, the muscles, can be a very good way of keeping the mind focused in a way that we might find a bit more challenging if we were resorting to the sort of traditional practice. So I'm going to take you on a walk. Obviously I'd love to be with you and take you on a guided walk, but in this virtual world that's not possible. So we're going to combine some of the benefits of actual walking practice, walking meditation practice, with a kind of visualization. Now that visualization is not something that everyone can do. You might find it hard to create images in your head. So in this instance, I'm just really inviting you to conjure up a sense of a place, maybe somewhere that you can recall, a garden, a special place, a woodland that you go to that is particularly appealing. But just, really not worry too much if you can't create an image. But by combining a place that feels, like a sanctuary space, a woodland space to you, with the process, the mechanical process of a walking meditation, I hope that you'll be able to go into a zone that you will find particularly helpful. So if you want to have a go and join me, find about the simplicity of just being in the present moment in this way. You can begin by gently closing your eyes or just lowering your gaze. And you can treat yourself to an enjoyable and satisfying stretch and a yawn. Whatever you need to do to just loosen up, settle into the experience ahead. If you want to roll your shoulders, breathe in, bring your ears up to your shoulders up to your ears, let out a deep sigh on the out breath. You can bring your chin slowly and gently over to your right shoulder, and then back to the centre, and then bring it gently over your left shoulder, back to the centre. Carefully bring the chin down towards the chest, just noticing, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders as you do so. You might like to clench your fingers into a tight fist and then unclench them, stretch them out, let go of any tension that you're holding. And then just place your hands softly in your lap or by your sides, whatever's more comfortable. So we'll just start by taking in a nice big breath, filling your lungs full, and breathing out to let go from deep within. And then just simply following the breath in and the breath out, allowing each breath to take you deeper into a calming place of relaxation and peaceful awareness. Take another deep breath in and then just sigh all the way out. And when you're feeling comfortable and settled, slowly begin to shift your attention away from the world around you to the world of inner sensations and your imagination. And see if you can imagine yourself walking along a path. And if it's hard to create a visual image, just try and tune into a sense of what it might look and feel like to be walking in nature. You might like to call to mind a favourite place you walk now or from the past, a place where you feel calm and at peace. And if that image is difficult to bring to mind, just see if you can connect to a sense or feeling of being in that natural environment. Taking a little time to notice, imagine, sense what this path in front of you looks like. How wide is it? What is it made of? How does it feel to be walking on it? See if you can gain a sense of the whole physical experience of walking, your mind calm, yet alert. And as you continue walking at a slow and steady pace, begin to take your attention down to your lower legs and feet, all the while continuing to focus on breathing in and breathing out. See if you can tune into or get a sense or feeling of each breath alternating with each step you take. So breathing in, the right step forward, breathing out, moving forward on the left step. As you take your attention deeper within, allow your pace to become completely effortless. See if you can imagine or sense what it feels like to allow any tiredness or strain to just simply melt away. All the while breathing calmly in and calmly out again. All the while maintaining that focus on the sensation of your feet, the sensation of each step on the path. See if you can really tune into, imagine or sense the feeling in the lower limbs and the muscles of each foot as it moves through the air, how it makes contact with the ground. Noticing how your steps are broken down into distinct phases, lifting, moving, placing. Noticing how your weight shifts seamlessly from the left foot to the right foot. And should you find that your mind has wandered, as it invariably will from time to time, just try and gently bring your focus back to the rhythmic, calming pace as you imagine yourself walking along the path you've created in your mind's eye. Breathing gently in, breathing gently out. And see if you can imagine or sense the path leading you to Woodland Sanctuary, a place where you feel safe and at peace, a place where the temperature feels just right, and where the warm sunlight and fresh air are beautifully invigorating. At the same time, bringing your attention back to how it feels to be walking in this uplifting, tranquil space. Noticing how effortless each step has become, any sense of tiredness or overwhelm just melting away, leaving you feeling calm, content and unburdened by life's stresses and strains, all the while breathing in and breathing out, letting this peaceful sensation settle in throughout your whole being. And then see if you're able to just turn your attention to the surroundings. See if you can notice them in more detail or sense them. The array of trees around you, the different shapes and sizes, Noticing the texture of the bark on the tree trunks, the myriad of leaf shapes and colours. So you can imagine or sense the various sounds around you. Maybe you can hear in your mind's eye a gentle breeze rustling through the leaves, or bird song up in the canopy maybe. Just create a sense of the kind of surroundings you'd like to find yourself in. Maybe this is a place where you could see dappled sunlight filtering through onto the path where you're walking. Golden light contrasting against the soft shadows. You might even be able to imagine taking in the scent of woodland moss, of the damp earth, or the fragrant pine needles strewn across the ground. And as you're taking in all the colours, the sounds, the sensations around you, just gently keep returning your attention to what it's like to be walking in this place. Also noticing how you can create this bridge in your mind between the imaginary and protective world you've created in its mind's eye and the present moment. Noticing how forging this deeper connection between your sensory perception and your physical awareness can leave you feeling lighter, more free and easy. And then begin to bring your attention to simply returning from the walk. And as you come away, see if you can take with you the simplicity of being in this moment. A mindfulness of walking in everyday life, whether that's at home or at work, out in the wider world, can help you to feel calmer, clearer and ready for whatever needs to come next. And whenever you're ready, you can begin to stretch and move, wiggle your fingers and toes, open your eyes and lift your gaze. Bring yourself back into the present moment. So have a go in real life setting, have a go with this recorded version, see if you can really get a sense of what it is like to just tune your mind, connect it to your body, to be really aware of the breath and your movement, and just how calming and restorative this practice can be. And I'll look forward to seeing you on the next part of the journey together. Hope you have a good rest of the day. Bye bye.